Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you something kind of fun, and this is my makeup box. So it's a cute little glass makeup box, and it really helps me focus a little bit and speed up my makeup application process. So every once in a while I sit down and edit this box, pull stuff from my full collection, put it in there, pull stuff out, and this box is kind of a mixture of Holy Grails products from my project pan, and products that I'm trying to test out and see if I like or not, whether I should pass them on or keep them or whatever. So really what I'm doing with this is sort of making a place in my collection that makes sense to me, like a top drawer kind of makeup, but it's not all favorites necessarily. It's just what I'm currently using, what I'm testing out, what I'm playing with, and some Holy Grail stuff that is always there, mixed in with some seasonal stuff. So this is the kind of setup I have, and it really helps me be a little bit quicker in terms of getting ready together because everything kind of goes with everything in that box. And so then every once in a while I'll do an edit and take stuff out, put stuff in. It's just kind of like an actively used selection. So let me tell you about what I have here. First of all, I have my Pixi Skintreats makeup fixing mist. And this I use for foiling, for wetting my brushes if I want a wet brush for some reason, for a shadow or a pigment. Then I have something that I was testing out and really impressed me, and I'm actually considering buying it in full size. This is SHISEIDO Refining Makeup Primer. This is really nice and brightening. At least on my skin tone it is. It's not clear. But it evens my skin tone wonderfully, and it creates a really nice texture to work off of in terms of makeup application. So this is really nice. I'm actually considering purchasing it in full size. Could be one of those miniature made me buy a full size sort of thing. So maybe I'll keep it and tell you about it if I do purchase it. Then I have a little stick Baby Glow Touch from Météorites range from Guerlain. This one is in Rosy Glow. This is a fairly useless product. I kind of liked it when I started using it, but I kind of had my reservations about it, and I still kind of feel the same way about it. This is fun. It has like a little color corrective wheel, basically. A little bit of champagne, a little bit of pink, a little bit of lavender. So if I mix it up on my fair skin, really I can get a pretty look that is kind of like really light blush. Doesn't really give you a lot of sheen in terms of highlighting, doesn't really color correct all that well. It acts as a primer on my dry skin, okay, but again, it does nothing exceptionally. I'm not really sure what exactly is the point of this. I'll probably use it up mostly because I love the smell. Otherwise I would pass it on. If it didn't smell like Météorites, which is what I'm obsessed about this product, I would probably get rid of it, but it's just so darn cute. I like this a lot, just for the smell. Then I have more products that I was testing out, and I'm kind of feeling the same way about those. This is Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops. My colors are Champagne and Rosy. I am not quite sure what is the big deal about these. I was hoping that it'll be some pretty cool luminizing power to it, but it is very subtle. Like, I am a person who likes subtle, and this is way too subtle for me. I tried to mix them into the foundation. It didn't really do all that much. I tried to wear them as a sort of luminizing primer in a more concentrated way, and that was pretty. I liked how it looked, and the makeup didn't slide around on there. But I'm kind of confused as to why create something like this? This doesn't really have any particular effect to it. I'll keep using them and then see if I want to keep them or not. I'm leaning maybe towards not. I just have more fun things that I probably would reach for a lot more. Couple of these tubes with pumps, my favorite format of makeup presentation. Something hygienic, something comfortable, and something where I can get to it right away. So this is Météorites Baby Glow, so the same collection, the same line as this one is in, but this one actually works and is actually really good. It is a light revealing sheer makeup anti-fatigue effect Baby Glow. It has a bit of a pink tint. It's a bit of a sort of moisturizer corrector, has SPF 25++. So it's just a little bit of everything. It's just a good basic product, and the packaging of course is amazing. It is in my project pan So you can see that I almost am completely out, and I'll be repurchasing it because this one I actually genuinely enjoy. It evens your skin out very, very minimally, but it feels nice on skin. It wears well throughout the day. It does a little bit of brightening. It does a little bit of evening out. My color is too clair, so this is, I think, the lightest one. And this line is not for those who are anywhere beyond medium, unfortunately. So they do have Jolie Tante line that is also very nice from the terracotta range, but I don't think that even those guys go very deep in terms of their color selection. But in terms of texture, this is really lovely. I like it a lot. I wear it all the time, as you can tell. This one is a product that I'm testing out, and this is Clarins Instant Light Radiance Boosting Complexion Base. I think this is probably better for the summer because I have it in 04 Apricot. I usually like most Clarins or Clarins products that I try. I kind of like this, but I should probably have pulled it out in the summer because really right now this is dark. I'm gonna try using it like on the periphery of my face as a bit of a bronzer, and I'm going to also try mixing it in with some more very fair products that might be a little light for me, and see how I like it. But I'm not sure about this one just because of the color. Then I have a couple more foundation kind of products, base products. This is my currently used primer. This is PHYTO-PIGMENTS Illuminating Primer from Juice Beauty. I like this. I think this is really nice. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. It's kind of liquidy, a little primer. It is luminizing. It has some shimmer to it. It's not chunky at all. It's very, very fine. And it leaves your skin just looking really nice and hydrated, and the luminosity is very minimal. On a no makeup days, I think this is really great just to wear by itself on the skin. It doesn't have an offensive smell or anything like that, and it's kind of moisturizing. It reminds me a little bit of the effect that you get with the Too Faced Hangover RX. I like that primer a lot, but this one, it gives you a similar feel, but it's luminizing. It's very nice. No complaints. Not sure if I'll repurchase it, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly. And two more bases that I have in here right now. If I want a little bit more coverage, I go for Dior Capture Totale. This is not full coverage, but it's like a good medium coverage. Has lots and very, very, very high-end, to me at least, product, and it has lots and lots of nice skincare ingredients in it, which is why it's a bit of on a higher end of what Dior has to offer in terms of their foundations. My color is 10, and this also has SPF 25. This is an all-rounder, really, really good foundation. And also I have this one, which I'm a little bit less into actually. This is Chanel Perfection LUMIÈRE Longwear Makeup in 20 Beige. The color is fine. This ends up looking dry on my skin. For summer, it's probably a little pale, and I'm not even sure if I want to keep it. It doesn't do huge favors for my skin type. I think maybe on oily skin it would be better, but I mean, why I bought it, it said Longwear Flawless Fluid Sunscreen Makeup. It only is SPF 15, but it says Perfection LUMIÈRE, lightening, brightening. That's what I wanted. That's what's good for dry skin. But for me, I think this is a little bit too drying. Might declutter it, I'm not sure yet. Then some wonderful powder products that I have in here. I have 3 blushes in my makeup box. First of all, this is a classic to me, and I've had it for many years. This is, I think, I've thrown it out a few times because it had expired, so this is my 3rd package of it. I can't say that I completely used it up, but I've repurchased it for sure. And this is Dior Rosy Glow Healthy Glow Awakening Blush in 001 Petal. And this is as piggy pink as it comes across as. It's kind of purpley pink and a little bit less purple than it is on camera actually. And it is really, really cute in terms of just creating this natural rosy glow, as they say. Very pretty on skin. Again, they claim it's color changing or something, you know, it like adjusts to your face pH. I don't know. I think it's pretty, and on my skin it looks really like pinched cheeks from the frosty outdoors. Very pretty. A neutral blush that I'm obsessed with right now is this one by Milani, and if you know my channel, you know that I have very high standards for my makeup, and this one meets and ticks all the check boxes from presentation, which I think is cutest ever. It's so adorable. to the quality of the blush, to the long wear time, it's perfect. It's 08T Rose Powder Blush from Milani. Again, so good. And I've used it a ton, and I haven't even worn down the imprint on the actual powder. It's awesome. I'll make a separate video about neutral blushes for pale skin. This is gonna be in it for sure. Like she is the reason I will make that video and put some other neutral blushes in there that I think are awesome. Then I have a questionable product. I've actually been using it for a bit. This is Chanel Jus Compost in 55 in Love. And this is a Chanel blush. I like Chanel blushes. I think they make decent blushes. Not my favorite, but decent. Unfortunately, this is kind of not my color. This is a bit of a terracotta neutral beige with some gold shimmer. Very fine gold shimmer. It looks beautiful on skin, but it's just not it's not that flattering in my skin tone. Like, it doesn't do bad things to my skin, to my complexion, but it doesn't really do huge favors for my complexion. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. It smells very beautiful, like roses, like Chanel. Smells gorgeous. It looks really nice. I'm just not so sure that it's for me the right choice. Next we have a highlighter, and this one I haven't made up my mind to keep or not to keep either. This is Tonymoly Crystal Marble Highlighter. Super pretty. It's this baked kind of formula. A nice creamy to the touch powder, and it's a very pretty duochromatic sort of, can't see it on camera very well, but it flashes a bit peach. Very pretty. I like this. I think I'm gonna keep it. It's cute. It's really cute. I like this highlighter. Then I have a lowlighter. It's actually called BECCA Lowlight Sculpting Perfector. It's a contour cream product from BECCA. I told you guys before that this is doesn't wear very well, so I was kind of unsure about keeping it. It's beautiful color. This is a perfect contouring shade for pale skin. It blends very, very well. My only qualm with it was the fact that it did not stay well on my skin, and I have dry skin, so I really should never experience problems with staying power. But if I powder this with an actual matte setting powder, it works and it stays on my skin. I think people with other skin types would probably have a problem with this, I imagine, because with my dry skin, I don't have products traveling all over my face all day. They just kind of, the moisture from any cream product just gets absorbed into my skin, and the pigment stays put most of the day. So I was kind of surprised that this guy did not stay well, but if you powder it with a matte powder, it's fine. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase it, although I do love how it looks. I demand perfection. If it's not perfection, I don't want to repurchase. Something that is perfection, at least in my books, is RMS Beauty Signature Set Pop Collection. Here I have at least 2 products for sure, and 1 maybe, that I'm going to buy in full size. This was a little palette for me to try different stuff from RMS Beauty. This Living Luminizer or Magic Luminizer and the Buriti Bronzer. Buriti Bronzer I've already bought, and Living Luminizer I will purchase. I'm not quite so sure on the actual blushes / lip creams or whatever, and I'm a maybe on the lip balm, but these 2 for sure, like 100%. This is going to be in my Sephora order pretty soon, and this I already have. I've just purchased very recently, like within the last couple weeks. So this was a huge hit for me, as you can tell. Like, you can tell which products are amazing, because like I am obsessed with using them, clearly, and making holes in them. Another really good one that I kind of recently started using is this Illamasqua cream blusher in Lies. If you want a fantastic cream blush that is going to look awesome and on any skin tone, because it's kind of sheer, it has this tint to it, this peachy rosy tint, but really on the skin it doesn't really come across with a lot of color. Here, I picked it up on my ring finger. Look at how reflective this thing is. It's so pretty, and it looks wet on skin. Boom. Like, it's gorgeous. It's very creamy though, so maybe not for again, not for, here I'll blend it out so you can see how easily and nicely it blends. So maybe not for oilier skin types, but it's just so gorgeous. If you have normal to dry skin, I would recommend you pick that up. It's so pretty. It looks wet on the skin, and I love this effect. If you like lots of glitter on the skin, that's not what this does. This does like a really beautiful, very realistic wet skin effect, and it sits on the skin beautifully. Then I have a quad from MAC. Kind of threw it back in after talking about my palettes because it's such a basic, and I forgot how much I loved Patina. Obviously I loved it because look, another hole in a product. I love this thing. This is a one shadow look, very, very easy to use. I like MAC shadows. They kind of had a lot of hype in their time, but the hype had died down significantly, and I still really like their formula because their formula is buildable. It's not this super creamy, super pigmented formula that you put on and then you have to blend for a while because it's just so much pigment in there. It's buildable. You can really layer them up. That's why I like those. Then we have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse Light. It's on me today, all over my face, and of course, again, you will be able to tell that this thing is one of my favorites because it's just almost done. And I've repurchased, I purchased a palette, and this color is part of it, so you can count it as a repurchase because I was like, oh, I have that color, but I love that color, so I for sure will use it up, and for sure it won't be a problem. Then, concealer. This concealer is really, really easy to like. Medium coverage, really, really blendable, very creamy, very moisturizing. This is Boing by Benefit, and this is Lemonade by Benefit, and I like both of them. There's a considerable dip in Lemonade, and obviously another hole in Boing. This is in my project pan. Love this thing, so good. I have 3 lip pencils hanging out here. I've been using lip pencils a lot. Those are pretty awesome. This is NARS Cruella right here. What a classic. Nice, beautiful red. And I have a couple of nudes that I really recommend. By Beauty, as you know, is probably my favorite lipstick producer. And here I have 2 of their creamy pencils. One is Sable, and this is this Rosy nude, sort of all year round awesome nude, just the kind of nude that I love to use. There's really not much left. I should throw them into Project Pan as well because they're just so good. This much left of this one. So good. Oh, they're so creamy, so comfortable. They last well on the lips. And this one is my winter nude. This is Madeira. If you are a pale girl and you're looking for a pale nude for maybe paler months, Madeira is awesome. And this one I've used extensively as well. There's not a whole lot left. Very, very beautiful color. Easy to wear. Again, formula is flawless. It's my probably ideal formula for lip products. So good. Brow products. I have 2. One is from Illamasqua. This is a powder brow product, and this is Thunder Brow Cake, eyebrow cake in the color Thunder. It's on me today, maybe a little bit warm for me, but I feel like it matches well. I feel like I have a slight touch of warmth near the roots, so this looks natural. And the second one that I have for my brows is the all-time favorite for so many people, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. This is such a good match for me, and I think it just looks good in brows. If you don't over apply, you don't go for like the crazy Instagram brow that can be really natural looking, and it lasts all day. It's freaking waterproof, I think. A couple of shadows. I have this Chanel one in 84 Epatante. This is their Illusion d'Ombre. This is my project pan. I haven't hit pan on it still. It's a survivor, that one. I've been using it a while. Another project pan color is Lise Wattier cream shadow in Taupe Velours. Love this thing. This is such a good basic. Look at the color, it's great. It's sort of a taupey stone color. And this one I haven't really pulled out a lot, but I should probably continue using it. It's a MAC Soft Ochre. So good. I have a Naked Pigment from MAC, and I have a Clarins lip gloss in 01 for comfort. And the last thing I have is this Lancome pencil that I'm going to be getting rid of. It's in my project pan, but I've been using it in my brows, but I realized I like the brow cake much better from Illamasqua. And then I have my mascara. That is the Yves Saint Laurent Fait Facile and the Dior Show Lash Maximizer. Really, really good primer. If you want a primer, that is a good one. That's it for today. There are tons of products here, but this is what is in my actively used makeup box. That's it. See you guys later. Bye bye.